In this chapter, I am going to teach IP chapter 1st part 1 Python Pandas for class 12th Arts and Commerce. In Pandas, you will learn four things: definitions of Panda, features of Pandas, types of Pandas library, operations on Pandas. Before studying what is Pandas, you must recall the dictionary and list which you have learned in the class 11. Okay, because it's a combination of dictionary, list, and the previous topic which I have given you, that was the NumPy. So what is Pandas? Pandas is an open source BSD licensed library providing high performance, easy to use data analysis tools for the Python programming language. Now come on to features of the Panda. What are the features of the Pandas? It can read and write in many different data formats. Here it means to say you can modify this one. You know that the list cannot be modified, but here pandas data can be modified. Number 2, columns from a panda data structure can be deleted or inserted. So in the mid of the column, if we want to insert some data or some deletion of the data mid of the columns, you can do in the pandas. Number 3, it supports reshaping of data into different forms. It means you can make in the row and column wise also, in the tabular form also, in the single line also. So different forms you can create. Next point, it supports advanced time series. Time series, it is basically the calculation work, which I am not going to touch in this slides now, which I will show you in the next slide. And it has the functions. Functions, you know, without functions nothing can be done. Now data structures in Panda. Panda provide 3 data structure: series. In series, one dimensional data structure. Another one is data frames. It is based on the 2-dimensional structure. And panel, it is a 3-dimensional way of storing items. Of course panel is little bit complicated, but I will make it easy. Series, come on the series. Now at first, series means list or dictionary. I am using here list and dictionary both here. Creation a series type of object. Series can be created using any of the following 2 methods. Whether you apply dictionary. Number 2, scalar value or constant, means scalar value means list. For creation a series using list, you must have to write, remember this line, you have to write import pandas as pd. Import pandas is a library of a Python. As is a keyword and pd is a variable. I have taken pd, you can take any alphabets x, y, z, whatever you want. It's based upon user choice. See the first program using list in pandas. If you will notice here, first one is the import pandas as pd. Now variable I have taken game list, where cricket, volleyball, judo, hobbies. S equal to pd dot series. Series is a function which creates a list. Let's say I have not assigned any index here, but by default in the output it has taken 0, 1, 2, 3. It is data type, but object Object is cricket, volleyball, judo, hockey. So using the pandas you can use in this the tabular form. Another method I am using now, create another series with the same value with our own index value. In the previous one it was by default starting with the 0, but here now say game list I have taken the cricket, volleyball, judo and hockey. Series function again I am using, and I have called the variable game list here, but index I have assigned, see, as a list G1, G2, G3, G4. Then the output will come in place of the index, it will come G1, G2, G3, G4, and the contents are cricket, volleyball, judo and hockey. So data type here not a integer, it is a object now, because I am taking object cricket, volleyball, judo, hockey, these all are the objects. That's why index values are now G1, G2, G3 and G4. Now another points I am coming now, create a series with the dictionary. You know the definition of dictionary in the but before this I want to tell you that in the dictionary first was the type and another was the value, if you recall then. So D equal to cricket, cricket is a key and 1 is a value. Again here volleyball 2, judo 3, hockey 4, separated by colon. Then this series will display at first cricket 1, volleyball 2, judo 3, hockey 4 and data type integer 64. According to the integer value 2 you will calculate it, then it becomes the 64 values. Another terms, data frame. Data frame is work on the two-dimensional array. It is mutable. Mutable, you know, means it can be modified. It can be modified. Again I am repeating mutable words. Potential heterogeneous tabular data structure. Tabular data structure has rows and columns. Data frame is a way to represent and work with tabular data. It comes in the tabular data. In two-dimensional also you have seen it was in the tabular data 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. Likewise also it will be in the tabular form. See one example related this. Import pandas as PD I have taken. Name dot dict, it is a variable. Now name I have taken combined in the list Anita, Sajal, Ayan, Abhay, and this person is finished name. Now the another list index I am giving now, age 14, 32, 4, 6. Now I am making the data frame, calling the name dictionary. Then the output will come. By default the index is 0, 1, 2, 3 and name Anita, Sajal, Ayan, Abhay, and age is separated now 14, 15, 4, 6. Have you seen? Anita name is separate, age is separate, okay, but here index, name and age comes in the tabular form. Another one is data frame with customized index value. Here import pandas as PD I am using now. Same value I have taken here, Anita, Sajal, same things I have taken, okay, but directly I have called here printdf. So here the index is customized. See, on the previous output the index and name both were combined, but here index is separated, name is separated and age is separated. Now data frame with customized index value. Now I am giving the value of index. Earlier by default it was, but here I am providing the index. Name dictionary, same thing, I am passing name and age. Okay, but here changing, you see pd dot data frame name dict index 1 2 3 4. See, the index is not changed, name is same and age is same. Now come on the pivoting table. Now it is similar to tabular form. A pivot table is an interactive way to quickly summarize large amount of data. It is related to Excel also. You can use Excel also in the pandas, but I am using simplest way now. We can use a pivot table to analyze numerical data in details and answer anticipated questions about a data. A pivot table is especially designed for querying large amount of data in many user friendly ways, so it works on the network also. Expanding and collapsing levels of data to focus your results. You can expand it as also. Suppose that one columns, you need one more column now, then you can add one more column, so you expand your table using the pivot table method. Number 3, filtering, sorting, grouping and conditional formatting. Filtering means group wise you can do using the sorting value functions. Grouping, in one group you can make, like MySQL you have learned group by another condition. So suppose that someone having the more than 50 marks, I want to make it group in the all students, then using the group condition method we can format this one. Python script demonstrating the use of pivot table method. For this you need the method pivot underscore table method. Let's see the example. Name dictionary I am taken invigilator. Invigilator name I have taken Rajesh, Naveen, Anil, Naveen, Rajesh. Okay, and another this one is finished. Now amount I have taken 550, 550, 550, 550, 550, 550 everywhere. Df equal to data frame, I have called the function data frame, and in data frame I have called name dictionary and print df. pd dot pivot table. Now it will create a table. Here actually this linings are very light way, so therefore it's not displaying. See, invigilator name is displaying there. Now aggregate function sum I have called, so whatever values are there, all values are displayed near the amount, and index automatically creates. Because I am not given the index, even then index is created. Thanks for this much. Okay, run this program on the Jupyter. For this Jupyter you will have to install Anaconda, set the path and then run these all programs. Okay, have a good day.